Hey everybody, it's Jamie here and a very warm welcome to your To Travel blog Jamie. Previously in this series we boarded NCL Dawn for an 11-night adventure. As well as exploring the ship, sampling some of the entertainment and food on offer, we also spent a full day in Edinburgh, Inverness, Portree, Dublin, Belfast for the Giant's Causeway, and Amsterdam, the Netherlands. In today's final episode, we'll be exploring Zeebrugge, Belgium, and the nearby town of Knokke. Back on board, we'll continue to enjoy everything NCL Dawn has to offer, including the thermal suite and more specialty dining. And finally, I'll show you the disembarkation process on arrival into Southampton, and of course, a very special reunion back at home. All this and much more. Good morning everybody and welcome to Zeebrugge, Belgium. Good morning Matt, good morning Laurie, and good morning my beloved Oceans. 9:40 in the morning, nice and quiet in here. Here comes my life force and the sun. As always, I'll be rating every plate of food on board using this very handy in-food graphic. Alrighty, I'm going on in with fried eggs over medium, breakfast potatoes and a side of baked beans. It's so nice to ask for eggs over medium and get them exactly like that. Another day, another breakfast. Very tasty actually, and efficient service. I will say, a couple of the crew in there today, very grumpy. Here's a look at some of the excursions on offer through NCL today. If you're looking to take the NCL shuttle into Bruges and back today, it'll cost you just $109. Fortunately, I have an alternative for you. We'll talk about that later. Well folks, welcome to the working industrial port of Zeebrugge, Belgium. There are 3 port shuttles to take you to the gateway, the entrance and the exit to this port. You are not allowed to walk there. If you are on an excursion, you won't need to take the free port shuttle to the gateway. Your buses will be located dockside. Zeebrugge is, I suppose, the gateway to Belgium. From here previously, I've travelled to Bruges many times, Ghent multiple times, Brussels just a couple times. Lots of lovely little towns and villages in the locality, farms, cheese farms, all of that jazz. And therefore today, I don't have any plans. I might head to the port gateway and see if I can get one of the little trams to one of the coastal towns. Maybe something like that? What do you reckon? It's a beautiful day. Guests back on board at 4 p.m. We did actually arrive at 8 a.m. I had a lie-in, sue me. And just a few minutes later, here we are at the cruise terminal and gateway to the port. As you exit, taxis to your right, and one of the most convenient and reasonably priced ways of getting into Bruges and back, right here. Most cruise lines charge a fortune for that shuttle into Bruges and back, so I highly recommend you get yourself onto Get Your Guide, search shuttle Zeebrugge to Bruges, and this will come up for you, £26 return. Mark my words, it's a game changer. And yes, you could take one of the trams into Blankenberg and get the train from there to Bruges. I've done that before, it worked. It's cheaper, but less convenient. I've never walked the port gateway area, so I'm gonna have a quick stroll. We've got a shop right here. Looks like a marina ahead. That's quite picturesque, actually. A couple restaurants alongside the marina. And for all you temperature freaks, the forecast today is for 19 degrees Celsius. I will say it actually feels a lot warmer here. A small park at the end of the marina. None too shabby at all. I mean, if all you're looking to do in Zeebrugge is to disembark your ship for a couple hours, have a stroll by the marina, maybe some food in one of the restaurants, well, this is perfect. I'm on the hunt for a tram. Now, as you come out of the cruise terminal, take a left and then a right onto this main road. I'm hoping we'll find something shortly. That looks like St. Donatian's Cathedral, according to my trusty Google map, of course. That looks like a tram station, doesn't it? And 20 minutes later, I am here, wherever here is. Here is there. How is that pronounced? Knokke? A few little Jamie facts about this tramway. Well, first of all, it's the longest tramway in the entire world. Get that! 68 stops apparently, and if you went from one end to the other, it would take you 2 hours and 20 minutes. Awesome views of the Belgian coast, no doubt about that. I think it spans around 67, 68 kilometers. This was a tap in, tap out kind of affair on the tramway, although I believe you can also purchase tickets from the machines on the platforms. Apparently this is a very trendy up and coming seaside resort. Obviously I've come here. My trusty map says I need to head in this direction for the seafront. None too shabby a walk. That's the jolliest looking weeing, pooping dog I have ever seen. You're looking at a good 15-minute walk from the station down to the seafront, but it's actually very pleasant. Lots of places to stop off for refreshments. Buy your flowers and plants if you want to. Oh yes, 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 I believe you. We made it, folks. Welcome to Knokke. And look, there are kids on bikes and trikes and hikes and kites and nikes. The entire seafront here is also fringed with bars, cafes, restaurants. It's so nice to do something totally different from Zeebrugge. Wowzers, look at the size of this beach. I've got a feeling it's going to go on and Ariston. This is cool AF, it really is. Well, it says iced coffee on the menu. I'm going on in. Well, isn't this nice? Cheers, everybody. That looks like an awesome iced coffee. Look at this. Help yourself to sunscreen. That's awesome. The sand here is so soft. I'm really surprised. Lovely. I know I'm not wearing shorts. I should have. I don't know what I was thinking. Whoa, look at this. Our ship, by the way, I don't know if you can make her out. She's right over there. Alrighty, let's have a wee wander around some of the back streets. I haven't found an alleyway yet, by the way. This is Liepenslaan, or however you say it. Looks like the main shopping district. Very nice looking square. All these nooks and crannies and fannies. I mean, this is one long ass street, so it makes sense that they have a shopping shuttle. Look how cute this is. It smells amazing from the outside. I'm going on in. Oh my goodness. Are those cheesecakes? They are, aren't they? Wow. Wow. Beautiful. Oh, the smell of bread in here. Just amazing. And at the top of the high street, wow, this is Margaretha Kirk. I'm going to call her Auntie Marg, bless her. Knokke keeps giving, doesn't it? For all you naysayers out there, oh, going back to Zeebrugge, what's the point of that? You've already been there. Ta-da! And just like that, we're back at the tram station. Well, that's a super easy landmark to remember, isn't it, when you're alighting the tram? We're looking at about a 10-minute walk back to the cruise terminal. Oh, actually, I'd say more like 5 or 6 minutes. Maybe tomorrow I wanna settle down. Anybody remember that show? I'm home, my darlings. I'm home. Correct. Cheers, everybody. See ya, zingy Zeebrugge. Right, let's do this evening, folks. I fancy a bit of mojito bar. Take me up, god damn it. Welcome to the Mojito Bar. And we're going to go with the spicy passion mojito tonight. This one was delicious and oh so spicy. One of the best of the week. Very excited to now be heading for dinner at what is considered one of the best restaurants on NCL, Cagney and Lacey's. And here we go. I'm using my last remaining More at Sea credit for this. I've saved the best to last, apparently. How about you and I try a bottle of red for $1,950, eh? Look at the size of this. It is bigger than my head. Looks like our bread basket. No, you can't call that a bread basket. It's an actual loaf, a sourdough loaf. The grand reveal. Oh, that is good. Okay, so here at Cagney's you get to choose 2 appetizers, 1 entree. You can have 3 sauces, they come on the side, and 3 side dishes. There is a cover charge of $60 per person here, and then you need to add your 20% service charge. All right, I'm kicking off with the baked onion soup, obviously. Okay, hear me out. It's nice, but the crouton is pretty soggy. The cheese, a little bit nondescript, and there's so much rosemary in it, it's quite overpowering. Don't hate me, I prefer the one in the main dining room, I do. My second appetizer is the thick cut bacon. Not sure about this. Okay, well that's not for me. That's all fat, and I know some people love that. I don't. My New York strip has arrived. Looks beautifully charred. And with my steak I have the broccoli, baked potato and pearl barley risotto. And now the full package, so to speak. Well, as you can see, I've done pretty well and the steak was really good. I think the sides were just a little underwhelming. And your choice of desserts. Well, I am well and truly stuffed. Folks, if you're gonna eat at Cagney's, allow at least 2 hours. Now, I don't eat till late normally, so I went in about 8:45. It's now 11. I don't mean to be controversial nor nothing, but for me, that was my least favorite of the specialty dining venues. The best item for me was the steak, and you're gonna say, well, it should be as well, it's a steakhouse. But everything else around it, just a little bit lackluster for me. Sorry. Very quiet out and about tonight. I wonder if people are getting an early night ahead of their 3-hour journey into Paris tomorrow. Party, caramel, fiesta. Wild and sweet, hey, jumbo jumbo. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to our final port of call on this cruise, Le Havre, France. We're here in port today until 9 p.m. That means a lot of passengers will be taking the 3-hour bus journey to Paris. So 6 hours on a bus today and about 3 hours in Paris. Poor buggers. Monday, I am ready for you. I think this is likely to be my very last breakfast here at Oceans. It's 9:30, everyone's off to Paris. Not me, I got a booze. Little Jamie NCL Life Force. Yes, 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 I know, another vegetable omelette, breakfast potatoes, and a side of beans. Bite me. Well, my darlings, I'm doing things very differently today. As you'll be aware, this has been a very port-intense itinerary, which is awesome on many levels. But today in Le Havre, I'm staying on board what looks to be an empty ship. Reasons? Well, first of all, I've been to Le Havre many times and I'm going to show you some of the highlights. I've been to neighboring areas like Honfleur, many times. And yes, I've been to Paris. I used to live in Paris and I have returned since as a tourist. I don't fancy 3 hours on a bus there today and 3 hours back, thank you very much. And yes, you could think about heading into the center of Le Havre and taking a train. It's still quite a long distance and I personally not sure I would risk that one. So today I am looking forward to enjoying the pool deck, getting my lengths in the heated pool, yes! Enjoying this glorious weather. It's forecast to be 27 degrees Celsius today, my little temperature freaks out there. And whilst the crew may well try and sell you a thermal suite package for the duration of your cruise, on this one it's several $100s, you can actually buy a day pass for port days in particular. And that's exactly what I've done today. $69, usable from 8 AM until 8 PM today. Usually you can use it until 10 PM, but because it's our last full day, they have to get ready later this evening for new arrivals tomorrow. I think this is going to be an awesome day. Well, as you can see, this is certainly the industrial part of Le Havre. Look at all the wind turbine blades, they're huge. Now you might be able to work out over here, the center of Le Havre. You can actually walk there. I did that the last time I was here. It took about 20-25 minutes. And they also have port shuttles to take you into the center. And on that note, let me show you what I got up to in Le Havre on my previous visit, plus my visit to Honfleur and how to save a ton of money getting there. You guessed it, you don't need to book an excursion with the cruise line. Le Havre was almost entirely decimated during World War II. It's redesigned by a man called Perret. It's quite unusual in that the architecture is very much inspired by concrete. But did you know that in 2005, the very center of Le Havre was named a UNESCO World Heritage Site? I didn't know that. Let's go explore. Well, according to this sign, you could even walk to the beach if you wanted to, although I believe there is a tram that can take you straight there. Ooh, Chez Lily might be a nice place for a pit stop on the way back to the ship later. In case you're wondering, no, I haven't got a Scooby where I'm going. I mean, I'm a sucker for water and bridges, so let's head up this way. Okay, so it's the Notre Dame Bridge. Doesn't quite resemble anything I've seen in that area. Well, the concrete jungle is very pleasant so far. So as you can see, this area is called the Quartier Saint-François. And as I said, about a 20-minute walk to the cruise terminal. It says 25 up there. I'm obviously very pacey. Ooh, looks like I'm going to stumble upon the cathedral. Awesome. In fact, you can see our gorgeous regal princess there. Cathedral just down this street. I swear I'm rocking Le Havre already. By the way, temperatures about 21 degrees Celsius here today, which has been pretty much standard for most ports we've visited on this cruise. Looks like a tour lehavre.com. At the moment, every single bar or coffee shop I've walked by is just begging me to come and have a drink and some food. Love it. Literally 1 minute stroll from the cathedral will bring you to that very famous shipping container monument, which I believe was constructed in 2017 to commemorate the port's 500th anniversary. We've seen a lot of fine erections on this cruise, haven't we, my darlings? This has to be the most colourful erection we've seen, don't you agree? Angles and perspectives, they are every bloody thing. And the belly of the beast. Oh, it echoes. Alrighty, let's explore the port area. So this is the entrance to the port. We've even got golden rocks. Like golden balls, but rocks. So these rocks are supposed to change colour depending on the lighting and evoke a sense of minerals and industrialization. Who knew? Not me. Well, this is none too shabby a walk, I must say. We definitely want to head in that direction, don't we? It looks beautiful. We made it! Well, it's as pebbly as it gets, this beach. I think I'll pass on the swimming today. Thank you very much. Lots of stores and kiosks just back from the beach area so you can get some refreshments, food. Right, I'm going to head back to the cruise port area via the town centre. So it's kind of like cutting diagonally through the route I've just taken at a very leisurely pace, of course. And already stumbling upon some beautiful sights. What the hell is that bee doing to that man, by the way? Asking for myself. Honestly, this is pretty spectacular. Le Havre just keeps on giving. Okay, so this is called the Church of Saint Vincent. Little coffee shop stop, Matthew? Yes, here we are in Le Café with Le Mathieu. Ça c'est le cappuccino, monsieur. Ça c'est le flat white. Look at this. The Le Havre also offers a Le Havre city tour. Fabulous idea. Oh, I wonder if this is ours. Nice bus. I'm the king of the bus. You can book your transfers directly with Le Havre on their website. If your ship cannot dock for whatever reason, you'll get a full refund. And about 40 minutes later, 25 kilometers, welcome to Honfleur. Ah, it's so nice, Matthew. Oh, I want to go on that. I want to go on that. Town Hall. Gorgeous look, folks. Gorgeous. It's so pretty here. Oh, you know I love a dark alleyway. That's not dark enough for me, though. It really isn't. Oh my god, I've even brought the sunshine to Honfleur. Just said to Matthew, isn't it beautiful? And I said, am I beautiful? He said, no. You're wondering where he is? He's ahead. Oh, it's just like being at Epcot Disney World, isn't it? Goodness gracious me, it's beautiful here, isn't it? It's a must, it really is. Wowzers. Uh-oh, Camembert, not a fan, sorry. Honfleur, baby, Honfleur. Doesn't even look real, and that's what I meant by the comparison to Epcot, by the way. Oh my goodness me. These look glorious. Matthew's getting some of these for his work colleagues. À gauche ou à droite? That's my kind of alleyway, folks. What a tight squeeze that'll be. Oh! The Torture Restaurant. Oh no, Tortue, sorry, I thought it said Torture. This is why it's important to read properly. Don't just read the headlines. Everywhere you look, beauty. And now, my glorious darlings, let's enjoy everything this quirky, beautiful ship has to offer. Starting with the thermal suite. Mucho excited aroma. I'm not sure if anybody else is here at the moment. Oh my goodness. This is a good sized changing room. We have robes here. Help yourselves. Just taking a shot of my locker in case I forget the number 20. It's been known to happen before. I want you to pay me like one of your Le Havre girls. Wow, look at this. In the changing room area, there's a hot and cold tub. We have a sauna. Steam room. Wow, look at this. I believe this is called a lap pool. Lounges, hot beds. Imagine using this on a sea day. Looking out to the wake. Today, industrial. Humongous hot tub here. And another. I think this is a very special thermal suite, especially for a ship of this size as well. Impressive. Some refreshments here as well. They got it covered. I have a confession to make. I set off the alarm in the relaxation room / changing room area when I opened the door to the steam room, and all the steam came running out and set off the fire alarm. That was me, I'm so sorry. Now, because this is a lap pool, I thought the water was going to be chilly. No, this is warm AF. I love it. I have never seen anything like this in a thermal suite on a cruise ship. It's awesome. Accessibility in mind, ladder only access. There are 3 steps to maneuver. I don't think I've ever had the luxury of being in one of these giant hot tubs on my own on a cruise ship. Press the button, press the button. Step access. Oh my giddiness, that is scorcho. That is one hot delight. Oh, that is giving me all the feels. Sorry, Paris, je t'aime and all that, but great idea to have these wooden slats. I'm not going to fall over and break my neck. I can make a lot of noise though, listen. Beautiful industrial views from my hotbed. I know I'm an iced coffee boy, but I'm going to make myself a tea. What is it they say on Back to the Future? Jumping jellyfish. This time, jumping tea bags. Ooh. Cheers, everybody. Oh, it's not bad actually. Maybe I will officially become a tea drinker. And here is the relaxation room. They've got you covered here, I'm telling you. That was awesome and such good value as well. 14 hours worth of use for $69. There are some UK cruise lines that charge more than that for just 2 hours. I'm a fan. Towel station is poolside. I've well and truly found my spot for a few hours. Poolside for little Jamie. Yes. Factor 50 to hand. Get myself a nice cold drink. Truly awesome. Woo. Worst bit is when your bits and bobs go in, isn't it? Oh, in they go. And your belly. Oh. It's not as warm as it was when we first boarded. It's still okay though. Oh, and your nipples. We made it, my darlings, we made it. Next job, hot tub. Noise. Down we go. Alrighty, I am ready for lunch, and I did spot some Indian dishes a little bit earlier. I am going on in. Indian feast right here. Oh, and a few fries, sorry about that. Truly, the buffet here on board Norwegian Dawn has been very kind to me, and the food's been good. And how the hell did I eat all that? Oh, I'm loving an empty ship, I really am. And would you look at this, just 2 people in my beloved Java / Starbucks. I think I might build a stay on the ship day on every itinerary from now on. It's just like blissful. I'll look at the prices for you, although be aware they don't have the prices up here for tall, which is the smallest size they do. It's a bit cheaper. Iced latte. Bum, 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 bum. It's that time. Let the packing begin. Why the hell did I bring those? Didn't wear those once. And done. All freshened up and ready for an evening out. I'm just smiling at people staring and pointing at me. I feel like I've neglected the cellars, and it's a really lovely bar. Let's have a wine, eh? Just gorgeous in here. Ooh, a bit of chilled Savy Blanc. Cheers, everybody. Hey, band, how are you? Reception line is always long on the final night. Always. What do you all want? Oh, look in the Bliss Lounge. We got dancing, bit of ballroom. What were you doing with that leg, lady? I could eat a shaggy French dog's tail. Oh, my beloved Venetian. You really have treated me well. Alrighty, let's check out this menu and stuff our faces. We got our classics, our featured entrees. As always, you can order a few of the items from Cagney Steakhouse. Been there, done that. And our desserts. Oh, I wonder if there's a no added sugar. Aha. I'm totally all over the simplicity of this freestyle dining. No need to share if you don't want to. No need to wait around. It's working beautifully. Bread basket aroma. Oh yes, green pea soup with country ham. Well, that was definitely hearty, the arties. Appetizer number 2 is the lamb kofta. It's like poo on poo, isn't it? With this one obviously being much higher quality than this one. I mean, it wasn't bad. It just really lacked in flavor. And my main course has arrived. I've gone with the chicken parm. I mean, if you know me, this is an obvious choice. I really like the pasta elements there. For me, the chicken is just too thick and monstrous in places, and the breading a little bit wet. Ooh, bye lady, probably the last time I'm going to see you. Harry O in the Stardust Theatre.
Sometimes he thinks he watches tugboats down canals, calls out to them when he finishes.
This is very low key. Looks like we've got some live music down in Gatsby's.
So while she is away, sunshine, she's gone.
Back in the atrium. Everything is very low key tonight. I don't mean to be rude nor nothing, but it was all a bit supermarket sweep tonight in terms of entertainment. Did they just give up on the last night or something? I mean, I don't really care either way. I just wanted to show you some good entertainment. Oh well, I tried. Don't tell me I didn't. I did. I have got some amazing news. We are clawing back our stolen hour. Yes, there is a God. It's true. We will be leaving soon. The cruise will stay with you. Well, I know the extra weight will. Well, it looks like we need to talk about disembarkation information. Disembarkation information. Well. They do things a little bit differently here. First up, you've got to be out of your cabin by 8 a.m. unless you've purchased a late checkout. Now look at this. Self-assist guests, i.e. you can take your own luggage unassisted from 5:15 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. Whoa, that's an early start, isn't it? Some guests have airport transfers, so they have been given a luggage label to put on their bags and pop outside the cabin by 10 p.m. tonight. And I haven't seen this before. Everyone else, i.e. independent guests, well, they were able to pop down to the atrium and just pick up luggage labels pertaining to the time they want to disembark. And then they pop the luggage labels on the bags, pop them outside the cabin. They will magically appear in the cruise terminal tomorrow morning, where those passengers will collect their bags and on they go. Breakfast will be available at the Garden Cafe, Venetian Dining Room and Oceans. Oh, and Java Cafe is open from 5 a.m, the poor buggers. Essentially, nearly every passenger will be off this ship by 8:30 in the morning. No wonder they can get everybody on board so early on embarkation day. Hopefully it won't be a total bonfire and cluster fluff. This is one of the annoying things on your last night when you've packed all your stuff up. Rattle, rattle, rattle. I don't want you to panic. I have got the best hack for you. Pop a towel right through the middle of those hangers. Can you see? No movement, no noise. You are very welcome. Well, I'd like to say good night to you all now. I hope you sleep well. I hope I sleep well too. What do you mean my voice has changed? No, it hasn't. What kind of accent is this?
It's the way I talk, actually. And by the way, I love you, and you, and you, and you. I don't love you there because you are talking stupid. Night.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Southampton, UK. Well, I came along to O'Shea's just to pick up some fruit, a coffee. Unfortunately, they're only serving pastry baskets full of sugar, so it's just coffee for me here. Well, I finally made it to the buffet for breakfast after all. Not too busy this morning.
What have we got here? Omelette, scrambled egg, bacon, sausage, hash brown, baked beans, cinnamon buns, French toast, pancakes, pastries, fresh fruits, etc, etc. We've also got the refreshment station for coffee, tea and juice. Me, I'm heading to the omelette station, obviously.
Very sensible to use Los Lobos as an overspill for the buffet seating area. I mean, I was going to get fruit. I've got an omelette. I've already been asked if I'm flying home to Tennessee, and the answer is no, my darlings. I'm getting a train to Basingstoke. I am super proud of myself for navigating the buffet on the last morning. It was actually fine. It's our final hour on board, and it's been a very interesting morning so far. Oh,
good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning.
Attention, please.
You have my
With the
attention.
following guests should...
And people really were disembarking at 5:15 a.m. this morning. I've never known it so early. I guess if you have a flight to catch or you want to get ahead of the traffic in the morning, why not? The downside of that is announcements come through your cabin at 5:15 a.m. There really was no sleeping for me after that. Just as well, I went to bed at 11:30. And it is officially time for ritualistic farewells. By bedroom area, to be honest with you, I'd much rather have an ocean view or a balcony or a suite, but you were just fine. Bye big, hot, powerful shower, miss you forever. Bye bathroom, not a bad size at all for a standard inside cabin. Bye cabin 8095. Before we get to those all-important reflections of this trip, I know you want to talk costs, don't you? Of course you do. So for this 11-night cruise as a solo passenger, I spent £2,000 on my cruise fare. It also included my More at Sea package. Just to remind you what that included, most of my drinks, not my iced coffees unfortunately, 2 visits to specialty dining venues, a $50 credit for an excursion. It also includes enhanced Wi-Fi for 2 hours and 30 minutes. Wow. My onboard spend came to £340. Now that included extras such as my 2 extra visits to specialty dining venues, my day pass at the wonderful thermal suite on board, extras like my iced coffees, and the $20 per day gratuity charge. In advance of the cruise, I also paid it forward by purchasing my one and only excursion with NCL to Giant's Causeway, Northern Ireland. I suppose the main question is, would I sail with NCL again now that I feel I've had the full experience? The answer is yes, definitely. I feel this is a cruise line that does suit me in many ways, particularly how informal, casual and relaxed it is. With 20 ships in the fleet and another on its way, there's plenty of choice. Even though this is an older ship, I have found Dawn to be super quirky, very comfortable, with some lovely venues. For a mid-sized ship, I'm astonished there are 14 eateries on board. That really would keep you going for a long time. The crew have been mostly excellent. They work so hard to make sure that you have the best time possible. I just came across a couple grumps here and there. The quality of food on the whole was good to very good. I had a few mixed fortunes in the main dining room, but largely a positive experience. Very pleasantly surprised by the quality of food in the buffet. Who knew? You saw for yourselves, I was a big fan of the 24/7 restaurant O'Shea's. In particular, it was a super convenient option for me for breakfast, especially given the location of my cabin. Speaking of which, my cabin, very quirky indeed. I'm not the biggest fan of inside cabins, but sometimes needs must. It was certainly comfortable, clean, bathroom was a good size, shower definitely a good size, and loads of storage space. And my goodness me, this port-heavy itinerary has exceeded my expectations. I loved our ports of call in Scotland, Northern Ireland, Ireland in particular. I've done the Netherlands, Belgium and France to death, but I still had a great time. I can certainly recommend this kind of itinerary. Things I didn't like quite so much. One of those being the number of announcements during the daytime. Do we really need reminding of every single thing that's taken place around the ship multiple times during the day and evening? That's what the Freestyle magazine's for, isn't it? I just found that a little intrusive at times when you're trying to relax, that's all. Tone it down a little bit, NCL. I mean, Virgin Voyages don't have any announcements. There has to be a little bit of middle ground there. Excursion prices sky high, and if you compare the same excursions offered by local tour operators via Get Your Guide, Viator, or indeed directly, they're making a lot of money on those tours. And a lot of you are paying it. You don't need to. And the shuttle prices to get from the port into some of the town centres, wow, $129 return? I don't think so. When I went to the excursions team to ask for some advice on getting into Amsterdam, they would not tell me all the options, which I found disappointing. As it turns out, in the cruise terminal, you could get yourself a shuttle with a local tour operator for just 15 euros return. Compare that to the $129 NCL were charging. It's unacceptable. I think they just need to be a bit more transparent about everyone's options. If you don't have a more at sea package, which by the way, I thought was exceptional value when I purchased that, the drinks on board I feel are quite pricey. Like the standard and lowest price for cocktails, $15, and if you're paying as you go, you then need to add a 20% service charge to that. So that's $18, which I think is a lot for a reasonable cocktail. If you do like a few beverage, my recommendation is that you search high and low for the best deal you can get for the more at sea package. Some great musicians and vocalists on board. I certainly enjoyed that element of entertainment. The shows in the theatre for me, just not to my taste. That's all very subjective, I know, but I just found it a little bit old-fashioned. No. Old-fashioned is not the right word. More traditional, let's say, and it's just not my thing. But lots of other people seem to love it, which is more important than what I think. But let's rewind to all those positives before we sign off, eh? If I can find a good deal, I will definitely be back sailing with NCL. Now it's time to see if it's going to be a real faff disembarking this ship. I hope not. We'll make our way back home to Matthew and the babies. I can't wait to get home. I have everything crossed for a smooth disembarkation. Oh, it doesn't look too bad at all. A very short line ahead. Well, that took all of 1 minute. Easy. Zigzag-arama time. Once you've done the zigzag-arama, you're going to pass through the luggage hall, collect your luggage if you did indeed put it outside your cabin the night before. Next up, you go through border control, although there's very rarely anybody there, and then exit. Loads of taxis lined up outside the cruise terminal, although of course you could also summon an Uber. Listen to me, summon an Uber. Me, I'm taking what should be a 15-minute walk to Southampton Central train station. Oh, I'm laughing. I've just been stopped by some more people saying, oh my God, you're from Tennessee as well. I'm like, I just live half an hour away from here actually. Never wear a t-shirt with the name of a city that you don't belong to. Do you think I should have a Basingstoke t-shirt made up? Maybe. We made it, but something very important I need to do first. Oh, iced flat white, my old friend, I've missed you. Choo choo! Babies, we are B-I-B, bib, back in Basingstoke. Woo! It's literally 30 minutes from Southampton. Nearly there. Only a 5-minute walk from the train station back to me home. Hey everybody, I'm home. Hello. Hello, baby. Have I woken you up? I'm so sorry. Oh, hang on, here comes another. Hello, baby. Oh, I miss you so much. I love you so. Oh, there you go. Here come the kisses. Oh, I love you so much. And look what Matthew's bought me. That's true love, isn't it? Next job.
Thanks for watching this 4-part series and of course for your support as we head towards 46,000 subscribers. Today's shout outs go to my tiers 3, 4 and 5 patrons, and yes, oh my goodness gracious me, you too could become a patron. Just search patreon.com/travelblogjamie. For your personalised video messages, just search cameo.com/travelblogjamie. Thanks for watching, and don't forget we can follow each other on Facebook, Jamie W. Robbins, Instagram at TravelBlogJamie, and of course right here, right now on YouTube.